Hello friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about NBCC. Will the slide arrest or will the stock remain in this 30 to 40 band? So let's understand about the numbers. Let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about NBCC, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get a $10 membership, you will have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. And also, if you cannot join your Patreon membership, you can directly email me and get WhatsApp membership as well. Now about the company, NBCC is a public sector unit and it is involved in government housing projects, and they get most of the government orders. It has an order book of more than 80,000 crore over the next 3 to 4 years that they are talking about. And it has the best return ratios and order pipeline among the real estate companies that are getting, you can say, relatively low income housing and middle income housing projects. Completely debt free company, so that is a very big positive for NBCC. In terms of financials, sales went up by 31% in the first quarter, that's the June quarter numbers, and profit dropped by around 15%. So what happened was, we are into negative terrain in the profitability. So the company has gone into losses from around a profit of 37 crores. It's a zero debt company. ROE of around 16% is pretty decent, but margins have now dipped to around 3.5%, which is not that great in this segment. There's high promoter and institutional holding with around 24% free float. So why I believe it is attractive, it is at very reasonable valuation. So the stock has also corrected from around 55-60 levels all the way to 30-35. In fact, it went to 24-25 rupees and then came up from there. I think it can even correct to 30 again and 29-30, and those will be very good levels to get into, because the prospects for the real estate industry do look good from a 12 to 18 month point of view. Yes, we have had a lull for the last 6-8 months in this industry, but things should pick up as now the pandemic is behind us, and the growth should come in the industry as inflation now peaks out. So in the next 1.5 years, this sector may end up performing, and the valuations are as such that the stock could perform very well. Investors are upbeat on the housing sector, and multiple government initiatives in the pipeline to kickstart growth that will also take place, and hopefully from middle of 2023 onwards, things should get going big time. In terms of technicals, if you look at the stock, then there is strong support between the 30 to 33 region. Currently the stock is around 34-35. So any dip towards 32 levels would be very good levels to get into. I think you can put a stop loss around 29 and hold the stock. I don't see 29 being broken that easily. A big resistance is around the 42 levels, but if you can hold between 2 to 3 years, this could be a doubler in the next 2.5-3 years time. So a level of 55-60 very much possible by end of 2024 on the stock. It has fallen 85% from the peak of 2017. So you have to understand that the stock is coming at very reasonable valuation, because the sales have picked up, but the numbers on the bottom line has not been that great. Over a period of time, I think things should get better, and once bottom line numbers pick up, I think the stock should perform very well. Once it you can say goes past 42, the stock should be headed towards 55-60 levels, and that is the eventual target for the next 2.5-3 years. So in my opinion, you can buy at these levels. It can be looked at these levels, and can look to add on major declines toward 30-31 levels. If you have it, then definitely hold on to the stock. These are very reasonable levels at which NBCC is trading at. If you have a 2 to 3 year time frame, this should end up performing well, and don't put more than 5% of your total holding into such stocks. So this was a video on NBCC. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.